Hi 6R, I am Mrs. Seelan here, and today I'm going to give you a very short presentation, and I'm going to be teaching you some skills on how you can answer a particular type of comprehension open-ended questions. Alright, so let's watch and learn. Now the first thing that you are going to do is you are going to watch a short video, okay, and after the video I will be asking you 4 questions. However, you are not going to answer the questions. I am going to show you how to answer these questions accurately. So are you ready? Alright, if you're ready, let's watch the video now. Hi 6R, we are now going to watch a video on how to boil an egg. Alright, let's begin.
Here's a fail-safe method for the perfect hard-boiled egg. Start with cold eggs and cold water. This will greatly reduce the chance of them breaking during the cooking process. Salt the water to help the shells come off better when peeling. Bring the water and eggs to a boil and let boil for 2 minutes, then turn the heat off. Allow the eggs to sit in the hot water for another 10 minutes. Cool under running cold water, peel, and you're done. For more tips and information, check out our website at birdfat.com.
Alright, so that was the end of the video. Alright, Alright, 6R, now that you have watched the video on how to boil an egg, let's go on to some questions based on the video. Now the first question is, why is salt added to the water before bringing the eggs to a boil? The presenter in the video made it very clear that the reason why you add salt to the water is because this will make the shells of the egg come off much easily when you start to peel them. Alright, so the answer to this question is, salt will help the eggshells to come off easily. Alright, now let's go on to the second question. How long do you boil the eggs and let it sit in the hot water? Now for this question, if you recall the video, the presenter mentioned that you need to boil the eggs for exactly 2 minutes. After that, you are to not remove it from the hot water, but rather leave it in the hot water, for another 10 minutes. So that is the meaning for let it sit. Alright? So, boil it for 2 minutes and let it sit for another 10 minutes in the hot water. This would be the answer to this question. Let's go on to the third question. Why do the eggs have to be placed under running water? This will, so why do the eggs have to be placed under running water? Now this is actually a classic example of an inferential question. Why? Because at no point in time did the presenter in the video mention the reason why you need to place the eggs under running water. So therefore you need to infer from what is happening in the video to make to come up with the answer why this is done. Alright, so if you look at it logically, when you boil eggs, okay, and once the eggs are boiled and you want to peel off the shells, naturally the eggs will be very, very hot, so high chances of you scalding your fingers. However, if you place the eggs under running water, that will cool down the eggs and make it much easier for you to remove the shells. So the answer to this question is, this will cool the eggs so that you can peel off the shells without scalding your fingers. Alright, 6R, we have just looked at 3 different questions based on the video. Now I'm going to pose you the final question. This explains clearly how to boil and peel a boiled egg. So you can see very clearly, okay, from this, that the previous 3 questions are going to help you answer this final question. Okay, now in order for you to answer this kind of questions, you need to be able to pick up all the necessary and relevant points from the video that are related to this question on how to boil and peel a boiled egg. So let's look at the key points from the video. Firstly, the presenter mentioned that you need to put the eggs in water and add salt. So essentially what he's saying is you have to boil them in salt water. Then you have to boil the egg for 2 minutes, after which you are to let it sit in the hot water for another 10 minutes, and then finally place the boiled egg under running water and peel off the shell. So over here you can see what I've just done. I have picked out all the key points, okay, from the video, which will help me answer, okay, this question, okay, and it's also going to help me answer explained very clearly on how to boil and peel a boiled egg. Alright, so for comprehension open-ended questions, you need to answer them in complete sentences. So now let's put all these points now into a complete sentence. So the question reads, explain clearly how to boil and peel a boiled egg. So the answer is, boil an egg in salt water for 2 minutes and then let it sit in the hot water for another 10 minutes. Place the boiled egg under running water and peel off the shell. Alright, so this is an example of how to answer, okay, this question. Alright, 6R. So you have just watched me answer 4 questions based on the video on how to boil an egg. Now you are going to watch another video, and this video okay, is not about eggs. It's the video is about coconuts. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to watch the video. After that, I'm going to ask you a question, so you need to write down the answers to this question later on your own. Okay, so let's watch the video now. Alright, let's watch the video on how to slice a coconut.
Here we are, the official coconut cutting station, Kauai, Hawaii, with the master coconut cutter, Jeff Shaw.
Aloha. As you can see, more complicated, like that. And you can just work your way around the coconut and just open it up easily and effortlessly, as so, until you get to the point where you see the actual nut itself. Once you get to the nut, you can then easily and effortlessly slice off the edge until the meat appears, and then you can open up a little hole and take pleasure in
Alright, so that was the end of the video. Hi 6R, so you have just watched the video on how to slice a coconut. Okay, so let's now look at the question that I would like you to answer. The question is, explain fully how to slice a coconut in order to drink the juice. So what I would like you to do is to take a piece of paper. Alright, I need you to replay the video as many times as you feel the need to do that, alright, so that you can capture all the necessary points, okay, relevant to this question in order for you to answer this question, okay, because some of you may not be able to pick up all the information, you know, at when you watch the video for the first time. So what you can do is replay it a couple of times, use a pencil or pen, jot down all the necessary points first, okay, before you actually start writing your actual answer. Okay, after that, I want you to use all the points that you have gathered and put it into a complete sentence to answer this question. Okay, so what I need you to do after you have done that, after you have answered this question, I need you to bring your answer to class tomorrow, so that during lesson, I want all of you to be prepared, because I'm going to call on many of you to share your answers. Alright, so I hope you have a fruitful time watching the video, picking out the points and answering the question. I'll see you tomorrow in class. Goodbye.